What's up, my pickleball team? We're going to make pickleball super easy today. We're going to talk about the difference between the bowling serve and a forehand serve here. Oftentimes, I'll tell my beginner lessons that we should go with a bowling serve. What do I mean by a bowling serve? Okay, so what I mean by bowling serve is we're going to dip this paddle head here, and we're just going to take the ball straight to the pins. That's our target, just this bowling shape. It's almost like if you've seen one of those ships at a theme park or whatever those are called. We're just going to bowl through it, and we're just going to take our paddle to our target. Super simple and easy. We can compact that to where we're just moving forward and through that ball. So that's a bowling serve. That's pretty basic. It's meant for just making the ball, getting the point started here. So what's the difference between that and a forehand serve? So a traditional tennis forehand, pickleball forehand will look a little more like that, where we're whipping through everything. It's a little more sideways here. This paddle is more sideways. Bowling serves a little more dipped here. And so what we're going to do by that is we're going to meet the ball a little bit higher. Bowling serve needs to be a little lower. It's kind of underneath the knee. I want to take this thigh kind of height, or even play with the rule in pickleball is you have to serve below your navel. Like, play with that line a little bit. It's going to be here, and we're going to pretend like it's just a tennis forehand, a pickleball forehand, and we're going to really rip through that ball like it's a forehand, and get ready for an easy third on the next ball. Today we're going to talk about my 3 quick tips to have an easy and effective serve. Tip number 1 is we are going to finish that swing all the way through. So many times I see people stop halfway, which will leave this serve short or into the net. So we are going to attack that serve with a big finish all the way to that left ear, that left shoulder, whatever hand you are. Step number 2, for all my golfers, tennis players, baseball players, everybody that has another item in their hand here, is I want to keep that head steady and level here. So if you watch my head, it's going to stay in the same level. It's not going to pop up. It's not going to go down. It's going to stay still. It's going to stay still on this. Just like for my golfers, everyone likes to pop up here, but I want you to stay down and still. Same thing on the serve here. Head still. Last thing is the transfer of weight, is we're going to transfer from that back foot to the front foot and get that body weight moving forward here. So we're going to move forward with that serve. That's going to help us with power, and by driving through that ball, we can keep balls deep, we can find better spots and be more aggressive on our serve to set it up for, we can be more aggressive with our first. That will set us up for our thirds, and we can win more pickleball points. Yeah, so my one quick, easy tip for serving would be to make contact out in front of you. So many times I see people will drop the ball, whether they bounce it or not, between their legs here, and then they're way late on it here because they're making contact here, opposed to when they should be out in front, and the paddle is now to the right angle to go cross court here. So whether you're dropping it, drop it in front of you, even drop it into the court if you need, or you're going to toss it a little bit in front of you, and you're able to meet that ball out in front, which will allow you to have that maximum power before you start to roll over. And you can hit deeper, more aggressive serves, which then lead to better thirds to winning more points. About whether you should drop the ball on your serve or attack the ball out of the air on your serve. Really, my biggest tip is whatever you're most comfortable with. I do, however, see that a lot of beginners, a lot of people who aren't comfortable with the serve yet, will drop the ball to make it a little bit easier to drop it, wait till it gets to its peak, and then attack it. Almost just like it's on a tee. It's nice and easy to drop and go ahead and attack that serve. So it's a little simpler, a little easier to drop the ball. So I do see beginners, kind of 2-0s to hitting the ball. There are certainly professional pickleball players that will drop the ball. You just don't see it as often. Also, in some of the pro leagues, they have eliminated the bounce. So let's talk about taking the ball out of the air. We're just going to drop this ball with no bounce and just attack it. So kind of as soon as we release it, we're going to go ahead and attack it. But with that said, I want to give it just a little bit of air. So again, we can get it kind of sitting nice, soft, and easy, and then we go attack that ball. However, hitting the ball out of the air allows us to be a little more aggressive, generate more topspin and more pace. By putting it out of the air, I can really get after it a lot easier than if I wanted to bounce it. I can still attack it. It's just harder to generate that same pace and velocity than attacking it out of the air. Also, secret pro tip, using these compostable balls from EcoSports are awesome, way more eco-friendly. They play the exact same.